Hello, lovely viewers. You are most welcome to our channel Poetry Online. In this lesson, we shall be discussing why students fail in exams. Kindly subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get updates on all our new videos. Most students fail in exams not because they do not know anything, but because they make certain silly mistakes which cost them their grades. Some of this includes 1. Concentrating on specific topics. One mistake that most teachers and students make is that students are trained or students train themselves to answer certain questions or certain topics in examination, irrespective of how difficult the question turns out to be. They will still go on and tackle it because they have been trained to answer questions on that topic. For instance, most students will always write friendly letter in English, no matter how difficult the question is, or even if there is a simple question on formal letter or on article. Others, on the other hand, will answer questions on sets, probability, construction, number basis, even if they don't understand the question. They will still move on to work those questions because they think they have been trained to answer those questions. Another dangerous thing involved in concentrating on specific topics is that when they go to the exam hall and those topics do not come, the students are left with nothing to write, and for that matter, they will end up failing. It is sad to hear students selecting aspects of integrated science they think they will concentrate on, when indeed the science paper covers all aspects of biology, chemistry, physics, and agriculture. Therefore, students should disabuse their minds of concentrating on only biology, only chemistry, only physics, or only agriculture, and concentrate on all aspects of every subject. Instead of building on their weaknesses and strengths, they ignore them, which leads to their downfall. 2. Poor presentation of work. Most candidates who score low marks or fail entirely are those whose works are not systematic or badly presented. Most candidates end up jamming their work together, making it dirty and unreadable to anyone who takes it. For instance, in English language and other reading subjects, candidates present their aces in poorly organized paragraphs with no respect for grammar rules and regulations and punctuation marks. Whilst in mathematics and other working subjects, students jam up their answers. They jump or skip relevant steps and present their final answers, which are mostly marked wrong because they are considered as copywork. It is important to note that a systematic and logical presentation of answers may compel an examiner to award good marks to candidates without taking the pain of reading the whole script. 3. Most candidates do not follow instructions. Candidates are more than interested in answering questions than writing their names and index numbers on the paper. A paper without an index number has no owner, and as such candidate fails entirely. Most do not read the instructions given to them by the question. When students are asked to discuss something, you will find them listening. When they are asked to differentiate something, that is when you find candidates listing features without using contradictory words like but, whereas, whilst, to mention but few, and as such, their answers are marked wrong. Others, on the other hand, write more than the required number. Others too answer more than one question on the same question paper, contrary to the instruction which says you shouldn't answer more than one question on a page. Even if you have written a single word on a page, leave it and go to the next page to answer a different question. Following the instructions is one step to passing the exams. Some questions will restrict students to the number of answers to present. Please don't go beyond that or provide answers that are less than that. Always do what you are expected to do. 4. Deviation. Most candidates do not read the question carefully, especially when such a question is from a topic they know a lot about. The result is that they either deviate from the main idea or discuss irrelevant materials, and as such do not suit the demands of the question, which makes them score low marks. Others, on the other hand, in an attempt to impress examiners, may end up deviating from the question and presenting wrong answers. Always answer the question based on the demand of the question. Write on what you are asked and not what you know about the topic or subject. 5. Excessive pressure and fear. Most candidates, due to lack of preparation, they are so full of anxiety as exams approaches. Some may experience slight headaches, while others may go to the extreme of falling sick. One thing for sure is that these students put a lot of pressure on themselves, thereby learning all night and trying to cover the whole syllabus in a night before the paper, which is impossible. As a result of this excessive fear and pressure, candidates experience mental blockage in the exam hall and are unable to recollect anything, which leads to their failure. 6. The assumption that some subjects are difficult to understand, whilst others are very simple. This has been the cause of failure among students. Candidates who underrate subjects and consider them too simple always score low marks in those subjects because their perception about the subject does not make them to learn it seriously, while those who consider some subjects too difficult to understand have already informed their subconscious mind that they can't understand the subject no matter what happens. In a nutshell, these are some of the causes of the failure among candidates. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share this video.